Welcome to English Learning with Vocab Visuals channel. Today we're diving into English grammar. And guess what? We're covering the 12 tenses in just 9 minutes. That's right, let's get started. Hey everyone, if you're already familiar with the 12 tenses of English, that's awesome. But if you're new to this or need a quick refresher, feel free to pause the video and check out this page with a breakdown of all the tenses. It'll help you follow along more easily. All right, now without further delay, let's dive right into it and explore the 12 tenses of English grammar. Number 1, present simple. I do. Now, the present simple is super important. We use it when we talk about habits, facts, or general truths. Think about it. I eat breakfast every day. That's my habit, right? Or, how about this? The train leaves at 8 p.m. It's scheduled and it's timetabled. And we all know that the sun rises in the east. That's a fact. Got it? Good. Let's move on. Number 2, present continuous. I am doing. The present continuous is perfect when we're talking about things happening right now or temporary actions. For example, I am eating breakfast right now. That's happening this second. Temporary actions could be something like, I'm staying with my cousin this week. It's not forever, just for now. Are you with me so far? Number 3, present perfect. I have done. The present perfect is for actions or events that happened in the past but still matter now. For instance, I have visited Paris. We don't know when exactly, but I did it. Or, he has finished his homework. The important part is that now it's done, and that's what counts. Are you feeling the connection between the past and present? That's what this tense is for. Number 4, present perfect continuous. I have been doing. This one shows actions that started in the past and are still happening, like I have been eating breakfast for 20 minutes. Yep, still eating. Or I have been studying for 3 hours, and I'm not stopping yet. Notice how we focus on the duration here. It's all about what's still going on. Now we have successfully completed all 4 present tenses. Now let's move on to the past tenses. Number 5, past simple. I did. This is for actions that are finished. They're done, completed at a specific time in the past. I ate breakfast yesterday. It's over. Done. Or she ate breakfast at 7 a.m. You should note that past simple sentences has words that specify time like yesterday or 7 a.m. In present perfect, which we previously learned, the time in which the action happened is unspecified easy, right? That's why it's called past simple. Number 6, past continuous. I was doing. We use this for actions that were in progress at a certain time in the past. Imagine this: I was eating breakfast at 7 a.m. At 7, I was in the middle of eating. That means the action, eating, was still in progress at 7 a.m. If you use simple present and say, I ate at 7 a.m., it means that the action, eating, was completed at 7 a.m. Another example would be, I was sleeping when the phone rang. I was sleeping peacefully, but then, ding. The phone rang. It's all about those unexpected interruptions. So it's often paired with past simple to show that interruption. Number 7, past perfect. I had done. Here, the past perfect is for actions that were completed before another action in the past. For example, I had already left when he arrived. It's like looking back at a timeline. One event happens before another, shaping our experiences. Or, she had eaten breakfast before she went to work. 2 past actions, but one happened first. Number 8, past perfect continuous. I had been doing. Past perfect continuous is used for actions that were ongoing up until another point in the past. For example, I had been studying for 2 hours before my friend arrived. So much studying before the friend showed up. What most people do is they get confused as where to use past perfect and where to use past perfect continuous. Now, let's clear that up. The past perfect and past perfect continuous tenses both refer to actions that occurred before a point in the past, but they emphasize different aspects of those actions. Past perfect focuses on the completion of an action. For example, she had cleaned the house before the guests arrived. This means that the house was already clean when the guests came. The focus is on the completed action of cleaning. Past perfect continuous focuses on the ongoing nature or duration of an action. For example, she had been cleaning the house for 2 hours before the guests arrived. This means she was in the process of cleaning for 2 hours leading up to the guests' arrival. The focus is on the ongoing activity and the time spent on it. So the key difference to remember is that past perfect focuses on the completion of the action. Past perfect continuous emphasizes the duration of the action and the time spent on it. Good job, guys. We finished all the past tenses. At last, the 4 future tenses. Number 9, future simple. I will do. Future simple is for actions that will happen in the future. It's often used for decisions made at the moment of speaking or for future predictions. I will go to the store tomorrow. It's a decision taken at the moment of speaking. It will rain tomorrow. It's a prediction. Time expressions like tomorrow, next week, in the future are common with this tense. Avoid using future simple with fixed schedules. Use present simple for timetables, like the train leaves at 8 p.m. Number 10, future continuous. I will be doing. We use future continuous for things that will be happening at a specific time in the future. For example, at 9 p.m., they will be watching the movie. At 9, it'll be in progress. I will be working at 6 p.m. tomorrow. You know when it's happening. Number 11, future perfect. I will have done. This is for actions that will be completed by a certain time in the future. For example, I will have finished my homework by 8 p.m. By then, it'll be done. Or, she will have graduated by next year. Next year, she'll already have that degree. Number 12, future perfect continuous. I will have been doing. This tense is rare, but here's where it shines. It shows ongoing actions that will continue until a certain point in the future. They will have been studying for hours by the time you arrive. By the time you get there, they'll already have been studying for a while. Don't mix up future perfect and future perfect tense. Here's the difference. The future perfect and future perfect continuous tenses both refer to actions that will be completed by a certain point in the future, but they emphasize different aspects of those actions. Future perfect focuses on the completion of an action by a future point. For example, by next year, I will have graduated from college. The action of graduating will be finished by next year. Future perfect continuous focuses on the ongoing nature or duration of an action leading up to a future point. For example, by next year, I will have been studying at this college for 4 years. The action of studying will have been happening for 4 years by next year. And that's it. You've just covered the 12 tenses in 9 minutes. Remember, mastering these tenses will make your English strong and flexible. Don't forget to subscribe for more English grammar videos. Also, check out my previous video where I explain these tenses in even more detail. Keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one. If you think you have mastered the 12 tenses, feel free to test your knowledge in our quiz video.